Prove the case. It's going to mess you up. Watch what Ezekiel 37, because this is the foundation and the structure about what it is. Then he said to me, son of man, these bones represent the what? The people of Israel. Okay. They are saying. Somebody said they. They are saying. Now who's God talking to? Ezekiel. What did God say? The people what? The people said. So what is that? That they signed off. What did they sign off? Watch this. They are saying we have become old, dry bone. All hope is what? Not that I don't feel like I can make it. All hope is what? And our nation is what? What do that sound? You want to know what it sounds like? It sounds like suicide. So maybe how we've been viewing Ezekiel 37 and calling it a homicide, maybe it was a suicide. Because maybe that's how the enemy played it. Because we had the wrong one representing us and accepted it was suicide. I'm going to help you. Is everybody with me so far? Let me see your hand. If not, I'll close the Bible and I go home and eat. I'm starving. Okay, let's go to the end. He said fast. He said fast help. Let's go. Okay. All right, here we go. I shouldn't have said that because some of y'all use that excuse never fail. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now what is that picture? Graphic. It's a crime scene. Great. Crime scene of what? Somebody dead. And what's happening? People that only can be there is dead. You got people in your life that have not proven they need to be at that place, and you almost ready to die. Am I helping anybody? You going through it, you trying to help somebody that's still going through it with you. What they gonna do? You struggling and you trying to let somebody minister to you that's still struggling with you. You ready to give up and you got somebody that's ready to give up too, trying to tell you what you need. That's what? That's suicide. Tell somebody you got the wrong people speaking to you. Because you got the wrong people at your crime scene. You've been charged with something. And you got the wrong people investigating. And the wrong people investigate can't be good litigators. It's gonna mess y'all up. Watch this, watch this. Then he said to me, son of man, give me some more. Watch what, this is my note, give me some more, which is a suicide letter. Watch this. This is what the Spirit of the Lord began to reveal to me. Watch the latter, which is a suicide letter. Death and grave teamed up with the devil to sign off on the death certificate as if it was a suicide by the people, which is made it a what? Open and shut case. Because when it's an open and shut case, you don't have to go no further. It's over. And that's what the enemy have convinced me of. That your life is an open and shut case and it ain't get no better. And you have now took your dreams and called suicide. You have now took the things God had promised you and created suicide. Oh, God help us get this. All right, I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes and y'all better get what you need to do to real about it. Go to the next slide. I'm going to show y'all something. Watch what takes place. When God sends Ezekiel out there, what is he doing? He said, I am calling you to be the representative over this case. Wow. Why? Because the devil had already conspired with death and the grave. Because the Bible said, where are these people at? They're dead and they what? They're in the grave. Come on, this is the word of God. So why is God calling them back out there if they're already dead in the grave? Because what went on their death certificate, God knows that ain't how it went down. Somebody said that's maybe how they labeled you, but that ain't how you are called to be. So what did he ask him to do, Chris? He told him to go and exhume that body. Have you ever heard of exhuming dead body? That means that now you got enough evidence to know something been tampered with, that you need to pull it up and do another autopsy. Like somebody said, some stuff the enemy had you believing in where you're supposed to be at. That was an open and shut case. God is sending now a litigator, a representative, an advocate, a mediator that now goes back and exhume what it is that you've been buried in and dig you back up. Somebody better bless God. Like somebody said, you come in the pocket. Now look at somebody and say, can you dig it? You need to find somebody else to rattle and say, can you dig it? Now God don't bring your dead purpose up back in dead place. It ain't going down like that. Okay, watch this. Okay, watch the definition of exhume. It means to dig up a body, to reintroduce something. Touch somebody and say something that's already been introduced is about to be reintroduced. Touch somebody and say whoever was representing you didn't represent you. The way they introduced you to who you was is not the right way they should introduce you. And God said, this time I'm going to have the right people introducing you to the right people and not to the wrong people. And this time you will not be misrepresented. When you're going through, you got to have the right people that show spokesman. When you're going through, you got to have the right PR. When you're going through, you got to have the right friend talking to you. You got to have the right covering talking to you. You got to have the right circle. You can't have the wrong soul talking to you and you're going through and you feel like you dead. Tell somebody to reintroduce something. Somebody said, what is something? There's something you ain't got that you should have got before they said you was dead. To reveal, somebody said reveal. That means something else was undone. To re-establish or refer again to something long forgotten or neglected. Go to the next week, we gotta check some time. So what is the difference between suicide and homicide? See that word caution? Be cautious. Go to the next one. Suicide is killing yourself. Somebody who intentionally kills himself or herself doing something against own best interest. I know you may say that's a little too much for the text, but that's what suicide is. And that's what you do. You may not literally be taking a gun, knives, slices in your arm, but what you're doing, you're taking your tongue and killing your dreams. Go to the next one. Homicide is murder, killing, shooting, stabbing. How did this nation die? Was it suicide or was it homicide? Because this is why we're here, back at the crime scene. And I can assure you tonight, so it won't take so long, it wasn't suicide.
Come on now. Come on now.
Problem is verse 11, when you're arrested, the first thing that the DA or the arresting officer wants you to do is sign a letter of consent to get your statement. And the worst thing you can do is sign something without a representative. To say something without a representative. To do something without God. Y'all don't hear me now. And some of you did something something, said something, was with something, and you was vulnerable doing it, and you didn't have the right representative to tell you to study to be quiet. You didn't have the right person to say, you need to shut up now. You need to sit down there. No, I'm going to tell them all. I'm going to put them in. And you got to have the right people to say, no, you ain't going to do nothing. Or you taking up for them, no, I'm taking up for you. You just don't know I'm taking up for you. Because if you show your behind with me, I know how your behind look. But right now, I'm not going to let you show your behind anybody else. So now if I have to drag you to the bar, throw you in the back seat, lock the door, and keep smacking you down till we get back where we going, then that's me and you in the project. But I'm not going to let everybody else know how crazy you can get with everybody else. Because I can accept and understand your crazy self. But everybody else, if they see it one time, they go, you gotta help people to say, we'll fight, we'll fight. Because I'm helping you today, you'll be mad at me. But when you sober up, you're gonna thank God that everybody else didn't see what I saw. Who am I helping? I need some, what am I saying? About to 5, 7 more? About to 5, 7 more? Give me 7 more. Everybody can't handle what your circle can handle. Everybody can't handle what your covering can handle. Everybody can't handle what your true friends can handle. And why are you showing what you don't need to be showing outside of your circle? You exposing yourself around. When you expose yourself outside of people that you can expose yourself to, you'll be naked and ashamed. And guess what? It'll make you lose your joy. It'll make you lose your witness. It'll make you lose your testimony. It'll make you lose your praise. It'll make you lose your fire. And everybody that wants to see you lose it, they'll get close to you. Because now they see you ain't yourself. They'll see you ain't doing what you normally do. And you can be trying to fake it till you make it, skin it till you grit it, and act like you're doing something. But they'll see you doing it, but you ain't got no fire. You ain't got no power. Somebody better play. Make some noise. What's happening to this guy right here? And he's what? Dead. So what are the people that he hung out? And they left him there naked in the shade. And the last way he gonna be remembered that he was laying outside the parking lot. Ain't got no clothes halfway on his body. And everybody else taking pictures of him. So he died ashamed for them. And many of you died ashamed for them of ministry, family, and everything else. Because you got the wrong folks you walking with, leaving you exposed. All right? Let's go to the next. We're going to deal with the 6 X factors.